Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back. Welcome back. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. Um, just had a bunch of things to do. Mostly just setting up marketplace sales. Because I have just a bunch of monitors and stuff I have to get rid of. I should have done it like so long ago, but I just kept it in store. We're kind of cleaning out the storage, so now's the perfect time. Holiday season. Hopefully someone bites and just buys it. Doing local pickup only for these items though. Because I don't want to deal with shit. They are monitors. They're heavy, they're large, they're just annoying to try to do anything more than just a local pickup and get some cash in hand or Venmo or whatever. Oh, hopefully this will help out with hopefully I get maybe 300, 400, 500 for the whole for everything I'm selling. So it doesn't look so bad of how much I spent. Um was planning to do a game today, but I'm still not sure what game. That's why I am currently in the just chatting section of Twitch. Um that and the fact that I was hungry, so I made some food. Uh, just normal leftover Chipotle. Uh, oh, made some Chipotle. So I guess the only gotta think what has happened outside of me playing games. Oh, I mean, like, other than Linux being so, it's just, I think it's just the workbook being really dumb. Oh no, it's really sticky. The guy gotta clean that up. But yeah, workbook has a lot of typos and essentially it doesn't run around and then since we're not on legit hardware or it I mean technically everything's in VMware, but like or the technically the book more or less set to install it into your system and make it as a BIOS. Then you just switch operating systems. I'm like, yo, no, that's way too VMware here. Um, but there comes problems like just essentially um it's missing a lot of stuff, and I'm just like not sure what to do because like I'm just like I'm missing something. And it really sucks with the book actually referencing as as um as chapters and everything. So like it references like, hey, you know you that lab you did in module 2, yeah, we need to use that. So pull out that thing. It's like what? Oh wait, hold on. What do you mean pull out that thing? I don't even remember that. Also, since it messed up a few times, I essentially had to um restart uh start the whole thing. Like for example, my Microsoft OneDrive uh filled up because of all the shit with game dot. Because for some reason, by default, a lot of these games will write to it's to the certain my document, not on the computer, but like synced. Well, on the computer, it's just synced up to OneDrive, and messes up a lot of things. So I started deleting those files. I don't technically need any of them. I wouldn't be surprised if I actually delete like my game saves from, but like the games that requires local save, they can probably just uh replay them. I don't really care. I think Borderlands might lost progress. I guess. I played so many hours on version. Like okay, I'm playing the PC version. Feels exactly the same. I'm not willing to try to play the third one. I hated the third one. Not hated for anything. I guess not hated would be the word. It's just I didn't I played it. I beat the about to go into OP mode, and then I made and then I was just like, okay, cool. I think I'm gonna quit. I mentioned this in the stream um long ago. I was actually playing the game and I was working at GameStop. That's that's hasn't been for a while. Um, I was uh doing save scumming, which is uh saving to the cloud, doing a certain task, and if it's this task doesn't give you this, you exit the game, load in the, and for some reason, I guess it like the PlayStation was like, yeah, no, we got an error, we couldn't upload your file. I didn't see the error. So when I downloaded the file, it was a really old save. Like, like let's say the game capped first playthrough is at level 60. I was like level 34. I was in the middle of the first play, and I'm like, okay, no, I'm not playing. I'm not playing this game like this. I'm quitting. That's essentially the game. That game I didn't. All the people that I would have played with were too busy, per se. But yeah. Other than that, winter season's almost up for school, so gonna be happy that springtime's coming, and then it's just the last month. You know, laser focus. I hope like I'm gonna try my hardest, but at the same too hard. Like I don't mind getting a B in those classes, and then I still get my graduation. Then I can just go full time streaming. Yeah, at least get ISO. I've been just putting it off for so long. Just like looking at like I sometimes visit my old Facebook that has just a bunch of high school people from it. And I'm just like seeing people getting engaged, graduating, getting their masters and all that. Like, well, damn, I haven't done anything with my life. Not to say everyone on the Facebook page is is like that. There are people in my situation. I mean, they're probably in the engagement part or has a child part. And I think my subscription to Final Fantasy 14 has run out. I'm not gonna renew it right now. Well, I'll wait. Especially right now, it's one holiday season, two the new expansion just came out, and then one of the guys that plays Final Fantasy 14 took pictures, and he's like in an extremely long queue to get into the world, and I'm like, Maybe I shouldn't play. I liked it better when there was no one. I mean, like with a lot of people there, you can get into dungeons like so quickly. You get like 1 minute or 2 minute queues for a dungeon. Yeah. For Shin Megami Tensei wise, definitely Friday. I'm gonna play the DLC and then that'll be the final stream for that game. Getting through the game 2 more times just so that I can pick up the demons that I didn't get to go get. Full problems. Because I can't skip all the cutscenes because they're text-based cutscenes. So all I can do is hold the X button and just have them try to talk as fast as they um and then at each run I do actually have to find all the mimics and probably not all the glories. I would still get it just because it's I might as well just get all the miracles. I did go reborn route where so I get to keep pretty much everything except key items. So uh I mean it's not too bad because I don't need to go into the Shiva fight or anything like that. So like it's not too concerned doing those fights without the Maga moves for certain demons. Critical mode will pretty much be my main state. I mean I should probably get the one for Metatron because one is pretty good. Using damage, especially if you can't get everyone to agree on hitting weaknesses, so you can all guard. Not gonna lie, this is actually not gonna be that long of a stream. I'm gonna just keep talking until I guess I'll run out of food. I'm just this week will be that busy. Oh, I do need to go to IKEA. Like I'm still spinning. That's the sad thing. Just one of the things that I bought, or two of the things I bought. One is a USB 3.0 A to Type A because I was looking at the prices for USB hubs. And I'm like $20, and also the length of the cable that it comes with. Talking about temperature. I also bought a coax cable because my modem router, my box, um, uses a coaxial cable for my TV. Uh, I don't watch TV, but it's for the rest of that. So that cable is very short. Very short. It's but I did to read and pretty much get it to hook up the or the Ethernet cords that I wanted to use, and each of those are 6 foot. Two ones pulls, which I'm fourth from Twitch here. Then the TV's gonna get an Ethernet cord. It's just it's not gonna get one of the fancy ones. Get one of the regular uh fives The one that I bought that I want to use are Cat 8s. So definitely future proofing myself. So I'm pretty sure. Other than that, um, a little bit of cable management, but not like anything permanent. Um, just enough to have like a big ass surge protector. Um, I would love to watch YouTube videos, but like essentially the YouTube videos I would be watching is just like Reddit videos and car. The rest of the you've already watched, I don't care. Watch it. They're mostly just tech videos, and then I also don't want to get copyrighted, even though I'm playing like Spotify music. But right now, my color scheme is really weird. A wooden desk, black portrait, white drawer, the right side, and white um table leg, left side. Black mic, black soundbar and boom, subwoofer, and I have a white and blue keyboard and a black PC. I'm running a light blue light in PC and light blue and like purple on the wall right now. Govee light, light strip. I'm like, it looks fantastic, but when you turn on the lights and you notice all the colors are just so mixed, and that you're just like, what are you doing? I can't believe I'm wait. I'm gonna be complaining about this until the TV comes in. Really? Oh, did get my headset finally. My black. So they were Black Shark V2s Pros. So they're the wireless one. I bought the Muse. They were first one was damaged. I've been playing. Second one just was missing literally everything that made the headphone. Excluding the actual headphones. Just a dongle. Uh, any cables to make it dongle. And the third one, it's the closest that I'm gonna get, and I shouldn't try to see if uh I can. Pretty much it came with everything, tested it out, works perfectly fine. It did have a weird thumping sound. That's how I would describe it. I'm playing music. It wasn't like the the usual white static that you would hear. You just volume all the way up. Just like it just like nothing. Uh, when it was like music and stuff, there was just the computer just suddenly restarted. Uh, fixed it. Pretty much it came with everything that it needed. The mic that came with. Luckily, I don't care to. It it would have just been nice. So like when I do eventually upgrade within a year's time, 2 years time, I can sell it with the mic. Because as for me personally, I I have the Blue Yeti. Um, Blue Yeti's gonna be with me for a while because I'll be doing anything expensive like a shoe raid. All one mics on sale on Amazon. they're still like $300. I'm like, yo, like they that good? I guess so because weird to say that Blue Yeti is a budget. Because of kind of um day other significant going to Wild Buffalo, um, Chicken Flats, uh, and I don't know. Like, yeah, I guess like I never realized because I don't go there. Originally, we were going to a ramen place, but I guess everyone since it's the weekend, everyone out and about. But you couldn't get in to get some ramen and eat there, so we just decided to go to um Buffalo. And we'll do buffalo chicken fat. Um, I don't know. So I never really liked their food. It just felt like it was just bar food, right? Like the quality is not great at all. Like I don't know. Friday, I think Fridays is a little bit better, which is the weird thing. Um, but yeah, sat down. We all ordered. And I ordered the buffalo chicken tots, which sounded great on paper. Not gonna lie. Um, And when I asked the waiter, because like I was like, "Yo, you know what would be great with buffalo chicken top? Cheese. I don't see anything with just straight cheese. I don't feel like ordering just cheese on the side, which I guess I would have seen if they could just put cheese on the side, like nacho cheese on the side. But I guess I wanted to eat something a little bit more, so I was like, "Hey, um, kind of get a mac and cheese, but make it the kids meal version because I didn't want that much." And I was I was actually perfectly okay with getting like I think it came with like some fries and some milk with it. And I'm like, yo, that's hella nice. And it was like $6, which is really cheap. So, and I was already spending $12 on the tots. And that's an appetizer. Dollars for an appetizer? Whoa, what are we like we're in a bougie like restaurant or something? Like, geez. So, like, why is appetizer $12? The appetizer should be legit like $5, $7 unless you're in a fancy restaurant. Then you can go up to like 15, $20 and like make people cry out of their wallets. But yeah, no, like order some tots and wanting the kids meal mac and cheese. And the waitress like, you can't order that. That's reserved for kids 12 and under. I'm like, that's legit dumb. Like like you guys are legit refusing money. I'm not asking for a free meal or anything. Like restaurants where they're like, hey, yeah, if you have a child under this height or they're like 4 or something like that, perfect fine. Free meal. I'm still paying money. I'll pay. You're legit not losing money for not, me buying a kid's meal. It was like, do you want anything else? I was like, no. Like I I don't want anything else. Just give me the tots. So they lost on that part of the sale, which in my mind is just like, yeah, you lost money on that part. Um, but then again, I heard that that location is kind of on the worst side compared to other locations in the area, like bad reviews and everything, which I never really pay attention to. I do look at the stars sometimes to judge if going to a place is even worth it. Um, and sometimes I still go for 2-star restaurants because I'm just like whatever. I'll take it. They have some of these bad restaurants. Okay. Do actually have the one item that you like from their menu, and they're cheap enough that you will ignore like you could have like gotten something better from somewhere else if you paid a little bit more. Um, like so there's a Chinese place by my place. Um, their items are okay at best, but for me, I was like, I'll try these chicken wings, and the chicken wings, the spices that they use on the chicken wings are bomb. The sides on that they give, the fried rice or the French fries, they're it's okay. I what I usually do is like I'll save the fried rice and then I cook them up again, put seasoning and put some meat in there, and they're like it's all brand new. I'm like, yeah, let's go. Make the fried rice actually. Um, I did have a menu item that I liked from there. Like I would order it all the time, and I might order like 2 portions of it if I could. And like I guess like it was an actual popular item because they would run out. It's either that or their suppliers are really bad and they just don't order enough or they doesn't get delivered on time. But it's beef chao fang. It's fucking beef and flat rice meal with some sauce, like usually soy sauce. Uh, Fucking delicious as shit. They removed it because they had new owners. I'm like, I don't understand how new owners would constitute like a change, like a loss in the items. I I guess so. I don't know. Um, Talking about change of owners, there was a sushi place by my house. Um, I also got a change of owners, and not gonna lie, I was kind of sad. Um, friend was like, yeah, change of owner. So like I'm hesitant to actually try go to that place. It's like that much of a change. Went there, got what I usually get, and the taste was about the same, I guess. But I feel like the quality did go down a little bit. Uh, because I found plastic in my sushi. I'm like, how does this happen? It wasn't even like soft plastic, like plastic you would use to wrap a bowl. It was like hard, like some kind of hard plastic. That's how I like literally I felt it like on my tongue. It's like, what is this hard thing? And I pull it out. It's just plastic. I'm like, man, I'm not going back to that place anymore unless I will. I'm craving it. There's a friendly. There's actually not that many locations around me that does even decent sushi. We have the ramen place, but they do sushi bowls, not actual sushi. Um, we have the place in mall, but it's literally mall sushi. Um, a lot of people who say don't try mall sushi because they don't trust the fish. I don't give a shit. Like I'm fucking Asian. I've been on like some kind of water source, and I've been eating fish cooked and raw, and anything in between, for a while. Um, I'm perfectly okay with it. Oh, I even eat buffet sushi. Um, Usually that's the one that you really don't trust because they have to they have to cheap out so much just to make a profit, right? Um, but yeah, I'll eat fucking buffet sushi. I really want to go to Vegas just to eat at a buffet. Maybe that's reason, but it's literally my reason to travel. I want to travel to places just to eat, maybe experience the culture a little bit, but mostly just to eat. I don't care about sightseeing. Like, oh, the Eiffel Tower. Let me just go over to that food stand real quick. I'd rather taste something. I'll be like one of those Instagram white girls taking pictures and stuff. Um, I am not the one who will actually make the scene so perfect or anything like that. I literally just like give me a second, take out phone, go into the camera app, take a picture real quick, and just like fucking eat. Maybe take a picture while I'm eating. It's like, oh, this bite is delicious. Literally, if you've ever been on my Instagram, I do that for Korean barbecue. I fucking take pictures of raw meat and then like a picture when it's cooking on the grill. That's it. I fucking eat. Yeah. There's a video that all randomly that it was shown to me where it was just like a couple breaking up because I guess the girl was a food Instagrammer or just like how I describe it, white Instagram girl taking a picture of her food. Um, and the guy started eating because I guess he's hungry. I would assume because like they're at a restaurant, they should be hungry. And I'd also it would be safe to assume that it was probably a combination of things that she's just reminded of at that one moment where like, oh, you did this the other day or that the other day. She didn't verbally say this, but like, or she might have. It wasn't caught in video. It was more on the tail end of the argument where she just screamed that we're over and just started leaving, and he just looked down at his food and just kept eating. I'm like, yo, that the man got props. He got his priorities straight. But no, like bringing up over food, that's crazy. I mean, breaking up over her not being able to take the picture before they ate is crazy. Probably I have a drink. Fridge, give me guys. This just cat been has been attacked. Either that or she's really hungry all the time and she really wants those bottles. Really should take my meds today. I think I'm getting worse. Um, luckily, I think my most of my bed problems are um one of the things I want to buy like in the office is I'm just like turning all the way. I don't think so I'll go with the first. Pretty much I was thinking between a American style futon, so like an actual couch that has a pull out bed, or a Japanese one where it just sits on the floor and I can just roll it up. So I'm gonna go with a Japanese one because I don't think I have room to actually put it down, and it would have been nice. It was like it would have been nice to have the pull-out couch because getting a 55-inch TV in here, I can just like go to the futon and just like sit on it and play, like, at a normal distance. And then like when I'm tired or I want to take a nap, I can just go to the futon instead of going all the way up. Um, so I'm going with the Japanese. It's gonna be a little bit cheaper. I see one for like 100, 120 for a twin to full, twin or full. Not bad. I only need a queen size when I'm actually deep sleep, um, on a bed and everything. I'm just so used to having queen size bed, even though I'm the only one sleeping on it. Oh, yeah. So I got all my listings out now. I just need to clean up this room a little bit more. There's still boxes everywhere. And yeah, see. So I already told you that next game that is right after um Shin Megami Tensei 5 is gonna be Resident Evil Revelation 1, and I might do 2 afterward. It really depends on time frame. So like if I have the team, then Revelations 2. If I don't have the TV, then it's just gonna be another Switch game. Um Actually, it might be Bayonetta 1 going on PC. That might be it. Because that'll open me up to playing Bayonetta 2 on the Switch. I've been meaning to play that game. Then they announced 3. I'm like, shit, I've really got to play that game. And then I gotta play through Kingdom Hearts 2, 3, a bunch of. Really don't like my sister's cat doing that. He on soundbar. And the soundbar is getting hey, I so the thing is, the only problem with it is that I can see the soundbar dipping in the middle. Um, that and the fact that I don't know what the weight is, the weight limit for the wall anchors, is it's it seems fine enough when it's just soundbar. So I'm just worried that if uh I'm not calculating, and I don't even know how heavy this cat is. It's a pretty fat cat too. Oh yeah. Most likely to deter her from actually climbing on, I'll put the TV like literally immediately above it. Maybe like an inch gap, so that because I think the soundboard that I have actually fires upwards as well. So it would be awkward to block it. Even though right now it doesn't sound so bad that it's literally firing sounds, like to into the back of my monitors right now. So yeah, um, yeah. Just hope that one thing I hope very much for this TV is that when it arrives, it's perfectly fine. Because I've watched Austin Evans and like one of the Fire TVs, and it just came in like completely destroyed and cracked, and so pissed. I would have to wait more. Oh, with the Black Shark V2, like the fact that it broke and or it came broken, and I had to wait a little bit to get a like a working function. the black shark at least wasn't a priority. The TV is, because it's really my whole setup is kind of balanced around the TV right now. Like everything's prepped for the TV. I just need to get the TV. I have all these wires flying everywhere in every single direction, so that like I can literally just unplug them, shove them into a little box or one of my drawers, and put the TV up. Then after that, I will literally watch a movie. I have I don't know if you guys know, but Google actually has a app. It's a survey app, and it's one of the more friendly survey apps that I've seen. Like it's a little bit intrusive in that like it wants to know your location, but like I'm not that paranoid having companies know my locations or what I'm looking at. Like, yeah, sure. Like, I go to a website and it's like showing me ads for G Fuel because I was looking at G Fuel earlier, and I decided not to get it because I don't even drink powder drinks like that. Like, I have a whole thing of Gatorade. I hardly use it to. I should probably start doing. I even have like a little part of protein powder, which I don't know if, hold on. I think protein powder actually. It's been a while since I've actually used that. Okay, so it does. Okay, so it might actually be already expired. I would not be surprised. So shelf life for protein powder, like whey protein powder, is a year to 19 normal storage circumstances. Uh, Longer if they were stored in, I guess, colder temperature, no, warmer temperature, colder temperature. Unless they have additives like salt to extend the shelf life. I guess I should just, I don't know. So the place I have it is on my one of my mini fridges, and mini fridges right in front of the window. And I got that protein powder like before summertime because I wanted to exercise a little bit. And then I just realized how protein powder just tastes like shit. I just didn't want to drink it anymore. But I like mustered through a couple times, started exercising, and then I stopped exercising because I felt so lazy to actually get up, do the 30 to 1 hour a day kind of thing, which I really should make a process of exercising. Either that, or I should just like if I ever go to the mall, I should just walk like I used to. Since that protein powder could um have gone bad, smells bad, bitter taste, change in color, clumping. Huh. So I just have to watch out for that then. Um, I don't know. Yeah, no, I legit don't care if um Google knows my location and shit. But back to what I was saying, they have an app, a rewards app that literally just like, hey, you do some survey. We'll give you a balance on Google Play. And right now I'm sitting at $56. Um, I've only bought two things with the balance really. Maybe a little. So it was two games, I believe. The rest might have been like in-game currency, but I have not used that much. I think the last game I just bought was Slay the Spire. I've been I've been wanting to I want to play a mobile game, but a lot of these mobile games just seem so boring to me. And all my friends are playing Epic 7. Like, yo, I tried it. Hey, get so bored. And I'm like literally at the beginning, but I'm pretty sure like you guys are like, yeah, no, it's easy to get all the way up. Take a couple of weeks. I'm like, yo, no, I'd rather not. Then I've been slowly phasing out Guarding Tales. I've been, even though like the current event, there's a skin I really want. Hey, I'm hardly playing. I play maybe once a week just so that I can get the gems, because I get gems for participating in arena for the week, then gems for my placement in the Coliseum. And I I didn't notice that they made the Coliseum a little bit harder to move up in rank, but I guess that's a good thing. But I'm still trying to keep my team in Diamond, so I don't lose out on so many gems, because I think got me at gold. So like it'll give me at least 16, 17. But if I get up to Diamond 1 or Diamond 3, yeah, it's 3 to 1. It'll at least give me 2100. It's not that much of a difference in gems, but you know, might as well. But yeah, I have $56. I think I'm gonna rent out a movie when the new TV comes in. I'm gonna rent out a 4K movie so I can watch. That'll be the first thing I'll be watching. Uh, Good or bad movie. Not gonna lie. I because I heard mixed feelings about Free Guys. Uh, but I like it. I want to watch it. I do not care that there's Ninja and Pokimane in it, because I mean the companies are trying to get these new entertainment faces on their side. So yeah, the only problem is like if you just get a random person as popular in an acting role, they're usually not that good. They just kind of stand there. They don't act like themselves like they would be. But with the trailers that I've seen or in the clips, um, they they kind of seem like they're but I guess it still seems kind of scripted. Um, in truth, if I was ever to make a movie and I would want a cameo on, I would not have them actually have a script. I would tell them the general situation that they're in and just act as if what would you do in this? There was a forgot which movie it was. There, I think it was a you know, uh, oh, uh, Robin Williams. It was on the show's Friends. Brad Pitt. I don't I don't know who that is. That is. Paul Rudd was supposed to be an actual character in. Friends, not not a they're listing as the guest star or something. I guess yeah, technically because the main cast are the characters. Baldwin was on Friends. I guess so. Who were they? They were comedians. They were the comedians. It was two of them. Oh, here we go. It was Robin Williams and Billy Crystal. Um, because I think w- when I heard that there was this cameo, is that um they they just appeared on set or something like that, and they were like, "Hey, you want to be a cameo? Make a guest star in Friends." It's like, yeah, sure. And then they were just kind of, it was all either improv or they were just doing, they were really doing their thing. It was not scripted at all. And I'm like, yeah, that's how you do it. You want them to be them, uh, unless they're not supposed to be them. So if they're casted, like uh, say let's say Paul Rudd cast it as Ant Man, um, and he's showing up as Ant Man in somewhere else. He wouldn't be saying some random line, because it would be really bulky. Um, they would try to act like themselves, right? So Ant-Man would just do something like funny, and then he would just shrink inside and just um. Other than that, I've been watching a lot of YouTube Shorts. Guys, I guess I'm particularly on the TikTok trend, except without being on TikTok, because I rather not be bombarded by a bunch of like shitty music. I mean, okay, some of the songs are actually pretty good. Like talking to the moon by Bruno Mars. Like I didn't know how old that song was. So like a beatboxer was doing a cover on that song on one of the YouTube shorts. And I was like, yo, this song's actually pretty good. And look at all these people now remixing the song, even though the song is so fucking old. But other times, I there's some audio clips that I fucking hate because it's so overused that it's just like not even funny anymore. It's like that "Oh No" song, um, Candy Rush song, oh the they're gonna know, they're not gonna know, fucking phrase. I'm just like, yo, shut the fuck up. You like no, like these are they're memes. They have a lifetime. Oh, maybe 1 month, and they should just die. But like maybe we'll remember them like back, like there's not that many memes that can um stand the test of time. Like Rick Roll is still pretty funny in today, and like people have been getting Rick Roll. Everyone's looking at YouTube tutorials. So fucking it's like some of these songs is just like, yo, like you've already, like it's either that or the videos are really old, and I feel like they should just not be showing these videos anymore. But yeah, watching a lot of YouTube Shorts. It's in beta, and I'm so fucking confused about what their algorithm is because like like I don't mind Indian content. It just has to be really good ones or really funny, like the over the top camera works for a Bollywood film or an action scene from the Bollywood film. That's perfectly fine. But it literally seemed like straight trash spam with some of these videos. Like I feel like it's one of those like a solicitor like kind of thing where it's just like really poorly filmed, and I wouldn't surprise if they were asking me for my credit card information. Um, there's no actual way to filter it out. I contacted. I think I might have reached out on Twitter actually. Um, pretty much their suggestion was hitting the not interested button in my feed, but not on when I'm watching YouTube Shorts. Because if I'm watching YouTube Shorts, if I just scroll up and down, that it just keeps going and tries to play off the algorithm. Um, and I'm like, there's no buttons like that. Why? Like, there's no buttons like that. Um, and hitting the dislike button feels like I'm not doing anything because it keeps showing me these videos. Again, it's in beta. I guess they're working out little kinks. So to me reporting is like, hey, yo, like you don't have this option. You should probably put it in. Is a good thing for the beta. Not me. Oh my god. So that reminds me about complaining. So YouTubers that I watch, Reddit Reddit reader, and he like it's nothing against him. It's more about this one guy in the section. As such, like I don't understand what his problem was. Like I felt like it didn't really affect him in any way. Um, essentially, it was been making Reddit videos about malicious compliance or entitled parents, and one of the videos was Ask Reddit, which I think is one of the more shitty subreddits to read out um than to read on Reddit. Like Ask Reddit seems perfectly fine if you're reading on Reddit because you can actually engage on there. But when you're like listening to Ask Reddit, sometimes they're just one like they're just like one sentence answers. Not stories, they're just kind of statements. Yeah, so he's kind of on the smaller side. I hate the bigger ones because they do the most annoying thing, and I'm pretty sure it's just because they can claim fair use at that point, so they're just taking it from a forum. And I don't believe you can copyright phrases from a forum, blog style. It could be a bunch of other legalities as well, but for sure, if you just see someone like oh, comment something and you just read that word out loud, and then, of course he's not claiming it's own words or anything like that. Um, I don't think they'll be sued for DMCA or anything like. That. So I goddamn know why these bigger YouTubers think it's like a good thing that they put in their opinion for some shit. Like, you think like people who are fucking watching Reddit videos or Reddit subreddit readers on YouTube, they really care about people's opinions or some shit. Like if they cared about opinions, they'll go to that subreddit post and comment in the comment section or read the comment section on those posts. But like I just like fucking go to a Reddit page and it's literally a podcast. I just want one goddamn story. Like legit, just like, oh, story one ended. Two, I don't care. It's like, well, from story one, this guy is not the asshole because blah blah blah. Because sometimes his reasoning is just so stupid. Like the Reddit readers' logic is just so stupid to the point where I'm just like, no, that's not how this works. That's that's literally not how this works. Um, then you feel like there's a high level of bias. But then again, like the segments in between stories are fucking edited. Oh, it makes sense why there's a lot of bias. I'm just like, yo, just get to the fucking next story, so I can just put you on like as white noise. And then he did the shittiest thing, and I don't know, I don't understand why he like they did it. Like I understand that he just got a well, this is really old, but he just got a puppy some time ago, and I'm like, cool, that's cool. But what he did was he put in at the end of like during this phrase, this honeymoon phase of getting a new puppy, he put in puppy bloopers at the end of videos. And the problem with that is if I would like again, I would white noise and like fucking pass out listening to dumbass stories because that's the same thing do fucking Daniel Tosh out like happy hour stand up special. And they're literally just white noise. It just sounds like I'm watching TV and just fucking passing out. But it's fucking way different when he puts on the puppy because it's puppy yelps really loudly at a high pitch, and this not fucking understand the concept of putting a volume limiter on the mic. So like, so for me, I put a limiter on the mic, so my voice, even if I speak so loud, it cannot go above negative 20 decibels, or that's what it is on OBS, negative 20. This motherfucker fucking has his puppy bloopers probably blasting around 30 like 30 decibels um in OBS measurements. It like so it's fucking loud. It's hitting the red zone. It's fucking the loudest shit. And like when he started doing that, I actually woke up and I was so fucking pissed. Anyway, let's step it back a little bit. So, the first subreddit YouTuber, he's been more. He hasn't been doing pro revenge, which kind of saddens me. I do ask now and then, like, hey, can you put on some pro revenge stories because malicious compliance and is a lot better than entitled people a lot of times. Like entitled people have like wild ass stories that are fun to read, but sometimes they don't have the resolution. It's literally like yeah, it makes it more real, or like the fucking is real or whatever fucking uh, um it makes it more believable if there's no happy end. There's never not always going to be, but that that doesn't that just means it's not a good story. It's real. It's just not a good story. Um there's no resolution. Like oh yeah, this guy like got entitled. He took he took things out of my shopping cart and punched me in the face, and then at the end of it, he just got a slap on the wrist and then just walked off in the sunset. Like a shitty ass ending. There's no justice. You're fucking bleeding all over the floor. There's nothing, no punishment or bad guy in the story, and then like there's literally not really a resolution. I hope like this entitled person will do it again. So yeah, I don't like entitled stories like that or entitled people stories. Malicious compliance at least has somewhat of a pro revenge story that like they fucking follow whatever is said and then it backfires on the person. It's fine. I'd rather have pro revenge story because at least usually the poster or the protagonist of the story is like actually planning to do something. More fun that way, and like you get to get that justice. Um, and yeah, no, like he hasn't been doing pro revenge story, but this is more on he hasn't been um just putting the title of the subreddit is titles anymore. Or the name of the subreddit in his title for the YouTube videos. It used to be like that. Like so you can literally first glance in the sub box is like, oh, this is a pro revenge story. I'll or oh, it's an Ask Reddit story. I'll skip it. It's not that hard. It's a quality of life thing that was really good, and he stopped doing it. And so one person was like, "Hey, can you go back to putting thing on the title?" And some random douchebag that doesn't understand the concept of why they want it first place was like, "Oh, you can just see the tags under the video, or wait until he says it, or look at the description." It's like that you don't understand that that does not solve anything about not being like being able to if the tags were on like the preview box or whatever um before they actually click on the video, then like it's literally the same thing as watching an ad or something, or watching a bad ad, like a real bad video. So like that's one of the things like with the dislike button leaving, can't see the ratio because sometimes the ratio does show. I forgot in what situation. I think on mobile it shows how many people dislike it, so you can just fucking not waste your time, like not waste your 2 seconds. Um, yeah, like this guy was so against people and calling people who ask the the subreddit reader put the title backing or the subreddit backing as as our Karens and entitled people. Like what? How? How? How is asking like an entitlement? Like they like do you need a dictionary of what title? Like it's entitlement. It's a belief or part of a contract that you have the right to a certain thing. Um, and I don't believe the person who was asking the question, "Oh, hey, subreddit reader, can you put the title, the name of the subreddit back into the title page? Thank you." That's literally it. And he just was not not smart about it. It's just like arguing, and we're just like, I don't understand what you're arguing about. Like, what? Why do you have such a problem with someone asking? It would have been like, wait, like I gave him an example. It's like if he demanded, like, yo, subreddit reader, you have to, or like you need to put the name of the subreddit back onto the title page, or like whatever, or threaten him, or whatever, you know then yeah, sure. That's demanding. That they're being entitled. They think they they can force the subreddit reader around it. Yeah, that I understand. But what if the questioner was doing was not doing that? Ugh. But yeah, um, wish I just had more time today. I'm just so tired. I don't think I took a nap. I should have. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go for another. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing today. Oh, I do want to go to IKEA. Because we're near IKEA. Gotta actually need to get the charge cable. Oh, it's one of the wireless keyboards that I use now and then. Because the mouse is out of power now. Oh, did they just ship it? Shipped it. Okay, okay. Oh, what am I doing? Since my shift is over, I might as well just put my phone back to vibrate. I only have the ringer on when I'm on shift, so I can hear it like across the house or something. Um, turn the mouse on. Okay. While I'm not moving. The is there near IKEA? Because I guess I could technically just eat at IKEA, eat the Swedish meatballs, but I I don't know. Last time I um last time I went to IKEA, uh oh the I think it was because of when I went there, the meatball was dry, and I usually don't get the berry sauce that they usually come with because it's way too sweet for me. Ooh, I do this. What are they? 4 stars. It's not bad. Everyone's rating it like a second out of the like the one from the top um being the best restaurant in that area. See what their prices are like. What is salmon skin salad? Actually sounds delicious. Get that. Not getting. This is not their own menu. Okay, hold on. Definitely not their whole menu. But I guess I gotta go on Grubhub. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. $21 for 3 regular rolls. Like expensive. That's one of their more popular items right there. Salmon roll by itself is $7. So I guess okay. I guess it is if you do this combo, it's cheaper. So 7 would be $20. Then you're saving 50. Um, crab rangoon, a little different style because they're using Japanese wonton and stuff. And $9 for fucking appetizer. Uh, Like like literally $7 would probably be the most I would spend for an appetizer. Like because I'm comparing it to like fast food and stuff. because like you can get a meal for $8, you know, and this app, these advertisers are only like $9, and it's like such a small portion. Jesus fucking Christ! Oh, salmon lover, 8 pieces of salmon, salmon and salmon roll. So I'm guessing it is um sashimi and a roll. That's $31. Then again, I gotta remind myself that um these prices though, they're not necessarily those prices, because I think some places will make their online menu actually more expensive, which kind of sucks because you're both, one, paying more for the food, two, paying for the delivery just to have it conveniently going to your house instead of you driving out and then coming back with the food. Damn, the things I do for just one single leg. $15 for these special rolls. This one has a picture, so has eight. This really not much, because I think it's like $5 for 8 pieces of sushi at the mall. So like when you think about it in that kind of proportion, you would expect like these foods to be twice as delicious than the mall sushi, and the mall sushi is bad, right? And so you eat these ones, it's just like not too far off. They're not amazing, because like I've had amazing sushi before, or what I would think would be mid tier, because amazing sushi would be like the ones in Japan, like fresh fish and everything like that. I actually might try one of these Dons. Oh, that is expensive. Oh my god. Unagi Don, which is just eel over rice. $22. That's fucking nice. Might do this katsu, which is fried chicken over rice. What about hibachi? Dude, there you go. Teriyaki. Actually looks good. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually pretty decent amount of teriyaki. Uh, I could do a noodle dish. Oh, but udon for me is too thick. Like it's way too chewy and too thick for me. So if I do eat it, I'll eat it, but I prefer soba noodles. Ah, damn. $1.50 for spicy mayo sauce and $1.50 for what they call yum yum sauce, which is so weird that they call it yum. These sauces yum yum sauce. I'm just like that. Just how we explain these sauces to Americans or something. Probably. Let's see. From IKEA, go down the road. It looks like, then just take left or no. Oh, I usually go the other way around. So from IKEA, it's just about 4 minutes out. Um, yeah, probably ask if anyone wants to go get sushi with me. Probably not. We just had Buffalo Wild Wings for the day before. I'm mixing up my days now. I think that that's the plan. I I don't want to waste my gas money just to go to IKEA just for um. The only reason I'm not doing delivery is because they charge $50 regardless of what's in the bin. But like me buying all like the drawer, the tabletop, and two legs, we're shipping up $50. That's not too bad. But them charging $50 for just one $15 leg, I might as well just drive there. The desk was something that I definitely could drive there though, because the desk fucking way too long for a car. Oh, yeah, I think that's what my plan is. What's number one? Place called the Silver Diner. Ooh, Michelin star, Michelin 2 star. Oh, yeah. So not okay. The sushi place is actually number five. Yeah, restaurant is number four. That's actually hilarious. Oh, I'd rather have some. There's a place called Franklin's, Busboys, and Diner. Diner being number one. How expensive is it on the oh, well, wow, this person. I wonder if it's autocorrect or they really didn't know how to spell waste. They spelled waste of my $38, except spell it with the anatomy waste. So someone's hip. So I'm just like, oh, how how did you go with the wrong choice? What was their one star review? Well, they have a couple, but I'm guessing it's Riverside and side. And you spend $38 for food. You want real food, but for a place that prides itself on from farm to table, you could have fooled me. My chicken fingers for nothing more than plank versions of McNuggets. I expected real and not processed chicken. Hubby ordered eggs over easy and got some strange looking scrambled eggs. Fuck is eggs over easy? Like what? What is that phrase? Why do we use phrases for these things? At least sunny side up makes sense, and sunny side down makes sense. A fried egg makes sense. Scrambled eggs make sense. What the fuck is eggs over easy? Eggs over easy, unlike sunny side up eggs, which are cooked on one side and never flipped. Over easy are flipped so both sides. And easy refers to the doneness of the yolk. So it's just sunny side down, and they're just talking about how hard the yolk is. Okay, and going back to the review, which was this one. I just go off the page. Um, okay. Let's see. Chicken has no taste but a lot of grease, and I think the biscuit was the last used as a doorstop. I've been to many diners. This is no diner. Diners have soul, love, and personalities you can taste. This place has none of that. I wish I could talk to the owners and show them what it really wow folks. Show them how to really wow folks. With everyday food. I mean, really, how can you mess up potatoes and eggs unless you don't know how to cook? Offered fried apples, fried potatoes, and onions, silky smooth, crinkle butter, milk fingers, and cut fries. Y'all feed me? I wasted $38 today. I should have gone to IHOP. Oh, you bots. Only you. Thank you for showing up, man. Oh, anyway, yeah, no, like I guess that's kind of the thing about trying out new food stuff that you really don't know if you will like it or it's like you really trust other people's taste because their taste is not always like yours. Um, and again, the diner like I unless it's like really fancy, I wouldn't see say like I should go. I guess I always have bad experiences at diners because they're usually like double T diner. God damn, those disco fries were fucking disgusting. Like I feel like so it was just a large plate of fries and gravy. Gravy was disgusting, and also it it solidified pretty quickly. And I'm like, yo, like I'll pay for this, but this is disgusting. Like we already get some bites in, and I guess we could have just asked like, yo, this is disgusting. Can you take it away, kind of thing. But it was a pretty large plate, and we did go there at like 2 a.m. Oh, yeah. The rest of the places look like just American style restaurants. I'd rather just go with this place and go for um some sushi. Anyway, oh, I don't know. I'm perfectly okay with my with the cats being under the desk, but above the desk, they need to either sit down and not run everywhere on the desk. My sister's cat's been really attached to me though. Like, she's been following me and always wanting to be in the same room. Unless it's the daytime, then she usually just goes to my room and sleeps in there. But yeah, no, like she's so attached. Doesn't go to my room at night and sleep. Um, and I have to keep my at least. Not sure. I mean, we're taking the cat care of the cats. Um, we do have quite of a sleep problem. It has died down a lot. Um, essentially, so what my mother thinks happened, the cat that she locked out might have attracted the. She's been out for 5 days or something. That could be it, or it could be, the other cats that let out constantly. Because like I don't think she understands that please live outside and they jump on. So like yeah, no, like if he got infected so badly, um, I just noticed I didn't notice it at first because they weren't actively, but they like one of my cats. He looked really sickly, and I fucking my parents is that they're really quick to say that the cat is getting old. Like I'm just like, yo, just because they're old doesn't mean they're dying. That's a horrible way to think about these things. That's the thing that I regret is that I was not in a financial situation that I could take um my cat that died um last year out to the vet because like one like after I got back from I noticed that he lost a lot of weight, like like a real noticeable, and been only gone for 3 days, kind of thing. So I should have like fucking ate like fucking sandwiches 2 3 months or something like that because it would have been really expensive. So gotta do a checkup and then figure out what's wrong with the cat. I'm pretty sure the cat would have lived for another 2 years. So essentially, the back to the flea part. My cat with a white fur. Like, this is during the time when I still had my bed in the office. He was constantly in here, and then when I started noticing that when he gets on my desk and just like lays down and shit, like I think you guys might have heard me like saying like stuff like, "Oh, my cat keeps sitting up, so I can't see the screen anymore." Um, that was during was that during Resident Evil? That might have been during one of the Resident Evil streams. Um, started seeing black dust on my desk. I just bought a lint roller. I didn't really think. So I was just like, okay, this is really constant. I don't know what this is, and it was flea dirt. Oh yeah, oh like they were blaming me that uh since I didn't give it to the one cat that was never around the other cats, uh like somehow he got infected really badly, and I'm like, you realize that oh the, the cats that got the medicine still got fleas. So I don't know what's happening. I really don't know what's happening. I thought the flea medicine would have worked better in terms of actually its job too well. Um, got like badly bitten by the fleas. Um, again, one of the cats do sleep in my room. Touch. So they got all over the bed and they just bit up my leg. I wanted to make sure that it was fleas that was so I found out that bed bugs like torso and arm muscles. So you if you get bites around that area in your back, those are bed bugs. But if they're just on your legs and they're radiating up to your thigh, but not anything further than that, then those are fleas. Fun fact. So, um, have fun with that. It was real bad. Um, luckily my primary care was able to get me a prescription for an itch cream enough because I was like, I had to call like my primary and my rheumatologist because the primary care doctor wasn't able to get back to me until like 1 to 2 days after. Um, so I called my rheumatologist. The receptionist was like, "Yeah, you gotta get an appointment so you can make sure, the like I guess so she can write the prescription." Like, guess so. I'll make an appointment. I really need this. Disturb my sleep. I wake up and I needed to. But my fucking abs. That's how badly. um, It's only now it's starting to recover fully. Um, it's not as scabby. So I'm good there. Um, but yeah, no, the situation is dying down a lot, and we're starting to give. Well, I think my mom was just being lazy, and because I wanted to take the cats up to the bathroom next to my room that has a tub, and I kind of knew that we needed a tub like um but at the same time I understand the reasoning why she wanted to go with my office bathroom because it was a shower door instead of a tub. But the thing is, like, first time we did this, she got more on the lazy side because it was more on the cats didn't like water. I mean, what cats liked water? So my cat Moby, he was first to go. He was scratching all around, and he doesn't like water either. So we gave him a proper shower. Um, didn't do a bath because we didn't have like a tub or anything. Yeah, well, we did. We just I guess she didn't want to bring it out. And I was thinking like she did I don't think the shower head will penetrate even mouth, but I guess we can go for it. So Moby got a proper shower and everything. The other three cats, because like with her mindset is that the cats were afraid of water, so they're just gonna have a hard time. And I it makes sense because she's exhausted from work because she works like 12 hours days and stuff. Um, yeah, no, like, like you just dry rub the shampoo in and just fucking rinse them down real quick, or not rinse them down. I think is more shampoo them real quick and then dry them off with a towel. I'm like, I don't think that's how that works. So come Christmas, we'll actually give them an actual bath. We did give them a proper shower, each of them, and one of them, Gretchen, sister's, uh, her fur was so dirty, like legit. She is probably the most infected right now, um, or probably been for a while, and we couldn't tell because literally, other than Moby. All the three cats have such dark furs. It's either a real dark brown or a real dark black. So we really couldn't tell. But yeah, no, fucking the water was turning brown from watching Gretchen, and I'm like, yo, I think we waited too long. But yeah, no, come Christmas, we're giving them a proper bath so that the water actually goes down to the skin level. It picks up the eggs and the fleas or the dead. And the rest of the fleas will probably try to hop up to the head, kind of Titanic that. All right, I think that's pretty much it. I think I'm tired now. I finished most of my bowl. I think I'm gonna save the rest for tomorrow. Um, Probably have to fill up my water bottle, but I'll probably actually use the Gatorade thing. Use my Hydro Flask as a Gatorade bottle. Um, well insulated and everything, right? So I'll be back Friday, and I'll get the DLC and everything, and I should do the DLC all in one go. Pretty much, it's a $10 DLC for Shin Megami Tensei 5 that lets you fight the Demi Fiend. At the same time, I don't think it's like a brand new level. I think it's just a Coliseum that you fight in. And when you fight in the Coliseum, just fight some enemies. They're ramping in difficulty. They're not all like level. Just the Demi Fiend fight is the. I think the Demi Fiend fight is gonna be very similar um to Shiva, where it's just gonna be him calling out. I just need to find out the weaknesses. To find out the weakness of the weapons so I can get the extra turns and then use my characters to use an almighty attack. He's resistant against everything. Um, one thing I do need to is repel physical. I think that has to be on a bunch of my demons because I think Demi Fiend will be using mostly physical moves or physical attacks. And I could do it, get repel, because I think repel is the one that takes off 4 turns or takes off all the turns. One of those two. Uh, so yeah, I'll come back on Friday, and thank you guys for staying for this chill stream, and just listen to me, mostly complain, talk about life. Uh, yeah. So hope you guys stay safe and sane, and and pretty healthy. This is Sashiki signing out.